Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the final day of our E3 roundup.
Final day.
The last day of E3.
Yes, you're still sick.
And what did we saw a lot today. Today was a wild day.
Yes. Let's see. I played Star Wars Battlefront in the line.
Oh, yes. Good. Okay. Yes, that's how we're going to start.
Yes.
So, Angry Joe also played it. And I don't remember if we talked about it yesterday because I'm still very sick. But you were our last person to play the game. And I want to just go down the line and make sure everyone, like, what their opinion is, because I imagine you're going to agree with me, but just go for it. Talk.
So, I had to wait in line, and I got cut in line by Walmart Gaming.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Adam Sessler, and probably some other people I didn't get to see the badge of. And
of all the people, though, that should be able to cut in line, I imagine Sessler has that ability.
Yeah.
Like, I would have no problem if he showed up, cut in line.
He's earned it.
Yeah, like, that's his thing.
But then we got into the next room, which is like you're in Hoth, just waiting there.
Another room.
Yeah,
like I said.
Room. And then you go to the next room where you watch the video, and it's like Admiral Akbar is like, "Raid me, come in, do your raid me." And he says that for like 20 minutes. And then you go play the game, which was a very average game. It was, the ground combat was like, it was pretty alright. And then they had some cool stuff like the grenade launchers where you shoot 3 grenades. And that's like all I did whenever I got it. And I wanted to play the Empire, but I got Rebels, which made me sad. The flying, like you said, was very broken. Just very, very, just, the flying was just, I don't know, it felt like ice skates. Like you're ice skating through the sky.
I'm glad you agree with me on that. And I'm glad, if you listen to our day 1 video, it's almost verbatim what I said.
Yeah.
Like, about the entire experience, from waiting in line to playing the game, it was just an all-around awful experience.
Yeah, no doubt. But I feel like I'd enjoy it more with PC controls instead of playing it on PlayStation.
Agreed, yeah.
Even then, like, it wasn't a game where I'm like, man, I sure can't wait to play this game. I was just kind of like, like, when it's out, and I'll probably play it for a bit and then be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, let's be honest. I'll probably do a brand deal of some sort.
Yes.
We know enough people that they'll be like, do you want to play this? I'll be like, yes, if you pay me. Yeah, so that will definitely be a Jesse Sells Out video. I'm almost positive of it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I have no, like, hype now for it. I was so excited, and then when I played it, I was like, it's a solid shooter. There's nothing wrong with the shooting aspects of it, but everything else is just not there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Star Wars.
What else did we play? If we go through the day, at the start of the day, I went to Ubisoft and played Assassin's Creed and For Honor.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed, but my experience was really silly because the person telling me how, like, showing me how to play was guiding me through the new world, showing me all the new functions of, like, now you have a button that lets you go up and a button that lets you go down, right? Instead of one doing both. And they're like, and we made it more about gang fights, which I think is cool. I like the idea that there are 10-on-10 gang fights. The problem that I had was the mechanic of jumping from car to car and, like, the horse carriages, because what happened was I'm in this chase. I'm chasing this woman down, and she's in this horse carriage in front of me, and I'm right behind her, and one of her goons, like, slams up against the side of me with his horse carriage, and we have to fight. So I have to I'm following the woman. I have to jump on the back, fight this dude, and then jump cart to cart to catch up to her. The problem is, as I'm jumping cart to cart, a cart flies by me in the opposite direction, and my guy just jumps to that one instead.
I see.
So it took me the wrong direction. I had to get off, and then, of course, I jumped off and was immediately hit by another horse. And so my guy's, like, on the ground, like, brr. And I lost the mission because she got away. But it was, I pressed to go the other direction, and the woman who was teaching me how to play the new mechanics was like, oh, well, it was just closer than the other one, so you jump to that one instead. And I was like, that is the most unintuitive. Like, just because that one was going the opposite direction, but it was closer, I jumped on that one instead of the other one.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
And I don't know if she was mistaken, because that doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be that way. But, you know, it's one of those things that you'd have to buy an Assassin's Creed game to play, or to know for sure. And I haven't loved an Assassin's Creed game since Black Flag. And so, yeah, I don't know that I particularly care too much in what happens with Assassin's Creed, but it was an okay demo. Yeah. For Honor was cool. It's basically chivalry, but with a few more substantial mechanics of blocking and countering and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things you can do that make your class stand out compared to chivalry, where it's like some classes are really powerful versus other classes.
Yeah.
But like each class has a counter. This one's like, sure, you have counters, but you can also defend yourself enough that if you're really good with one class, you can handle any counter you get.
Yeah. I know Sohinki, who's super strategic, was all like, that was my favorite game. So that tells you something.
Yeah, the way it plays is it's, at least the map we played, was capture the flag. For those wondering, For Honor's the one with, you can either be medieval knights or Vikings or samurai. And there's different classes, but we only got to play attackers, which was one of the many classes for medieval guys. Mm-hmm. And you can change your skins and you can change all sorts of cool stuff about yourself. Visually, it looks awesome. But the way the map worked is it was 3 capture the flag points, and in one of the capture the flag points, you had little grunt guys, sort of like, I don't know, like League of Legends kind of, like fighting in the middle, and there are waves. And then you could fight with them, or you could fight at the capture the flag points. And it was whoever got to 1,000 first could then initiate the part where you could kill off the enemy. So you can keep respawning until one of the teams hits 1,000, and then that's your last life. And so there was a lot of fun to be had. It was very, very strategical. Like,
it looked really cool too, like graphically and aesthetically.
Yeah, if you weren't on the same page as a team, you get screwed. Like, I was playing with 2 wonderful, lovely ladies that I love to death. Very, very. One I love a little bit more than the other, but right. For legal reasons, I have to say that. But they were not very good at the game, and they were holding the middle point. And it's one of those things where in the game, the more damage you take as a person, the slower your character becomes. Like, he gets wounded, and so I found a way that I could really easily take on 2 guys at once, which is, take that out of context if you will. I stand by it.
Uh-huh.
And so I would have them and the other guy that was playing with us hold A, and then I would go around and steal the other 2, because you get automatically 150 points just for stealing one, right? Yeah. So if I went around and just stole it, we get 150, 150, 150. So it was actually faster than just holding it. And so I would go around and steal stuff, but I'd always end up fighting 2 guys. And usually I could kill one guy and drive off another, or kill 2 of them. But I'd be so wounded that any immediate retaliation would kill me. Like, I didn't notice a thing that gave you life back, but it might be when you take something, you get life back. Like, when you take it, you get life back. But because I'd already taken it, I was already wounded and just like hobbling around. So when they came back to fight me, your attacks are slower, your movement's slower. I just got wrecked. And so it's one of those things that I love everything about it. I thought it was really, really cool, but it seems almost too tactical for me. Like, you have to know which angle to attack at, or otherwise the guy could block it. So you have 3 angles of attack, and the other guy has to match your angle to block it. So you're constantly like moving around, not actually swinging. It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'll play that.
The only other things that I actually played were Deus Ex, which, holy shit, it's so cool. Crendor, you should have come with me. You should have come with me.
I never even played the first Deus Ex, though.
So in this demo, you're playing as Adam Jensen going through this augmented ghetto, because at the end of the last game, everyone who had augments went insane because of reasons I'm not going to spoil. And so in order to control them, they put them in ghettos. And so there's an augmented rights group in one of these ghettos, and your job is to get in and get the dude out so that, your people, you work for Interpol in this one. And of course you're fighting the Illuminati again, because they're always the bad guys in this shit.
Yeah, Illuminati.
Damn Illuminatis. And, which, by the way, Illuminatis,
the pizza.
The pizza place, as I like to call it, Illuminatis. And you go in, and you have many options, because it's a huge area of apartment buildings and balconies and all sorts of shit you can run and jump and climb off of. You can sneak through walls and grates and pipes and venting. It's amazing. I was in a room with a bunch of people who completely just did the fighting way through, like knocking guys, like punching dudes in the face, breaking necks, shooting guys. I went through stealthy, climbing through everything I could. By the time you get to the guy you need to, it's just like the last Deus Ex game where everything is about conversation and convincing people or talking with them and learning about them. And so the guy you meet is like a pacifist dude who, doesn't want to come with you because he knows he's going to get killed if he does, but he wants to show what's best for his people. And so by coming with you, he knows that he can like sort of have his voice heard. But if you murder everyone, when you call him out on like, hey, you're supposed to be a pacifist, why are you trying to fight me? He'll call you a hypocrite and in the end just like kill himself. But if you did what I did, he basically is like, okay, I'll come with you because I didn't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Like I knocked out one guy and I avoided everyone else. And so you have to know how to talk to people as well. So based on what you did, you have to know like which of the options to choose to sort of convince someone to come with you. I was really impressed by that. I love that franchise. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, sounds pretty fun.
And then the last thing was did you play anything else before the end of the day?
Yes. I played Blood Bowl again.
God damn it. All right, tell me about it.
So this time I played against Sam, and it was an intense battle. This time I tried the Chaos. He tried the Dark Elves, and it is still just as great and amazing. It was like the cutscenes, like all the cutscenes are actually like different depending on what race you're playing. So like the elves like high kick people in the face, and the Chaos like ram into people or like uppercut them. And it was really cool. Sam ended up kind of winning 1-0, but it didn't officially end because they just kicked us out. And they were like, E3's over, go home. They kicked us all out.
I like how the time you lose, it's like, well, I mean, it wasn't officially over.
Yeah, it wasn't an official loss.
Yeah. It isn't in the record books.
Yeah.
There's an asterisk next to it.
Yeah. So, aside from that, I ate food truck barbecue.
Yes. After the show ended, look, the best place at E3 this year was across the street. Let's be clear. Devolver Digital every year at E3 holds a cookout, and they do it the entire week. And they have games like Hatafu Boyfriend 2 and Shadow Warrior 2, and I'm trying to think of some of the other games there because there were a bunch. And they're amazing. Like the games they make are constantly fun and silly and innovative.
Yeah. And
they find really great developers. So we went over there and drank Mexican beer and ate barbecue.
Yep.
And I went and played Shadow Warrior 2, which is freaking awesome. It's so cool. It basically takes Shadow Warrior, a game that I love, takes the premise, upgrades the graphics maybe by like 10. They hired 15 more people to work on the game. It has a story that continues after the first one. It is co-op now, 4-player co-op. And the co-op it's pretty interesting because what we saw, and I'm not sure if this is the final game or just the demo.
Yeah.
But it was a 2-player thing, and player 1 and 2 started in different places. So I'm not sure if that was just for the sake of the demo or if it's something that is really in the game. Like, you need to be by yourself before you can join your friends.
Yeah.
I have no clue. But I really, really like the fact that there's 70 weapons. It has all the powers, like the sword abilities. When you cut guys up, they like explode into little tiny pieces. Like where you cut them now affects everything about the cut. Like the way their body separates and stuff.
Yeah.
The first one, it looked cool, but there were sometimes you cut guys and like an arm would fly off when you like hit their leg or some shit. This time, it's very much like it's so much better and it's fast paced. It's what I hope Doom can do at a AAA level.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely an indie game, but it looks gorgeous. It has Wang. Wang is back, same voice actor and everything. It's the continuation of the story. So if you remember the end of the first one, it's very sad, like out of nowhere for a silly game. Yeah. So it's something I'm like, yes, I need this in my life. So I'm thinking about like, dude, we need to get like a team. We need to get a team of 4 badasses.
Yeah.
You, me, 2 other people, go nuts.
I
fucking
agree.
destroy that game. It'll
I'll
be
go
fun.
Nuts.
Yeah. The way you kill people is great. It's so silly.
I'll go more nuts than a squirrel.
Oh, I forgot. Oh my God. I forgot
What?
one of the most important things. So I went to go see Wargaming. And in Wargaming, I expected to go see, World of Tanks, World of Warships.
Yeah.
But when I showed up, they had Master of Orion, the new Master of Orion game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. It was so cool. It looks like a Civilization in space. Like Civilization game in space.
Yeah.
And I know that's not what original Master of Orion was, but the reboot has me feel like this is what I wanted Beyond Earth to be. It looks really fucking cool. All the different races, all the different like the way you interact with the different races is just like Civ.
Yeah.
Like the space world building and oh man,
I think Civ
it's
needed
cool.
more like cool races like that, like lizards and crazy bird.
Yeah,
and
there's
stuff.
in the demo we got to watch. There was a bird race, and so your advisor's this bird guy, and it looks really. It's like sort of cartoony, but not. And the bird guy's like, "Yes, man. Like, what are we going to do?" And he like advises you on everything. And so all the different people, like when you, like the cat people, your advisor's like, "Well, this is what I think we should," like that kind of shit. But it's all done in that sort of, like civilization-y way where they're on the screen moving and talking to you and giving you advice. It's really, really cool. And I was like, I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah. I will also say I had a meeting with Mustard Brand, the guys who make those awesome, like, outfits and shirts and stuff. Yeah. Mostly because I'm a huge fan and I promote their shit all the time. But I had a meeting with them and they're having a new line of Deus Ex clothing coming out. So I literally, like, joygasmed. I was like, well, whenever that's out, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, so you think E3 was pretty, like, okay?
Yeah, I'd say it was pretty okay.
I would agree. I would say that there was nothing bad that I played. I was underwhelmed by Battlefront. But other than that, everything else seemed pretty good, if not great.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't anything that sucked.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a first for me at E3. Usually I find games that I'm like, this is awful. But you have to do like it's so, man.
Very interesting.
It's so interesting. This is great concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have to do that this year, so I felt good. I actually meant what I said this year.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, to be continued.
Salute.
Where's that bell? No, the bell. Yeah.
Hey.
Now it's like Cox and Crendor.
Yeah.